I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. They don't know me. No. They don't know me. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. Nah, they don't know me. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me.
When A died, I felt a lot of pain. Me and bro been through some things, I'm taking to the grave. I see some pictures of his daughters, I just see his face. Damn, we was just riding all the times of fate. When folk died the last time that I cried, my baby died right in front of my eyes. Most of our niggas changed, they been playing the wall. They was speaking on my name, we ain't spoken a while.
I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. Nah, they don't know me. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me.
I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. How can I love someone better than I love me? Got a baby to feed, playing smart out in these streets. I gotta touch an M and get the fuck up out the D. I lost my brother a couple months ago, this shit ain't been the same. He got killed by some niggas we used to hang back in the day. When I catch you, boy, it's shit can't hurt me, it can't hurt my soul. You won't catch me lacking, always keep my pole. Got a white bitch out of town, play with her nose.
I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me. I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't breathe. I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that they hate me. They don't know me. No, they don't know me.
Till I can't breathe. Claps again, man, because I like to hear the playback. You know what I'm saying? It's just the playback. Tronny Tron in the building, LL Tron Network, man. What the deal, cuz? How you feeling, man? Welcome back, man. Hey, Young Homie Podcast, we back again, man. It is your boy Young D Marks, man. I don't use my slogan over here, but make sure y'all tune in tomorrow to the Wednesday show, because I know a lot of y'all know already how we go. You feel me? Hey, from the coach's view, I am Coach D Marks, man, and across the table from me as always,
Coach Juan, Coach D. DC to DC, man.
Coach Juan, Coach D, DC to DC. Fuck out of here, man. No, hey, man. YHP TV D Marks 226, man, on TikTok. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitch and TikTok. Same name, YHP TV D Marks 226, man. From the coach's view is now on Twitch. I'm gonna let him tell his own shit. Stop promoting that nigga shit. LL Tron on Twitch. Make sure y'all go follow my brother, man. He not on this show, but he definitely in the networks, man. Make sure y'all go follow my brother. I can always promote that. Tied to the game on YouTube, man. We are our brother's channel, man. Support the brother channel, man. The brother channel go crazy. That's the gang channel. That's the neighborhood channel. That's the nation channel. Make sure y'all support that, man. Tomorrow, the Wednesday show, 7:30. Sunday show, 7:30. Same time. Tied to the game. Y'all know how we rocking. Y'all know where we coming. Y'all know how we going. Laced Up Marks on Instagram for the kid. T2 Nation on TikTok for Tied to the Game. Tied to the Game on Instagram too, man. Why don't I talk to these people, man? I think I got all my stuff off, man.
You definitely got everything off. From the coach's view is on TikTok. Not TikTok, Twitch. I might start a TikTok too. I don't know, but nevertheless, we working. We about to get this shit started, man. I'm gonna start off with, as we always do on other shows. How the fuck was your day?
I like that.
How the fuck was your day?
They don't normally ask me about my day on the other show. It was all right. Boring as hell. I got some streams off. Hey, listen. YHPTV D March 26. Make sure y'all go follow me on Twitch, bro. I am on my
a million times.
listen because you gotta beat it into the community, bro. It costs us nothing to support. But one thing I can say is the Twitch thing is real fun, bro. It's really lit. I promise you, it's having fun. I watched Tron stream for like an hour or two. And then I went and streamed for like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? We just playing the shit that I do. If I play the game, why not stream with the nation? Play with the team. Play with everybody. If you play Outriders, you got Xbox, hit me up, man. Let's get it, man. Let's do what we do. What about you? How was your day?
My day was pretty cool. Yeah, I have no complaints. It was a cool, smooth ass day. I can fuck with it. Had a game yesterday, a little 7-on-7.
Did y'all win?
Middle school, 8th grade boys. My middle school, 8th grade boys against the freshmen at the high school.
Did y'all win?
We beat that ass.
Them niggas suck.
21-6 our way.
That's not really ass beat.
I mean, it's 7-on-7 though. We scored twice and we caught 3 picks. They only caught two picks.
Them boys suck. Who coaching them? Tell Carter to call me, man. Tell Carter to call me.
I told Carter that was an interview. I mean, that was a showcase. I was vibing for AP job. I'm just saying. Out there.
Call Carter. Tell him to call
coming for your job, nigga.
Tell him who the real coach is, man. The real mastermind behind these things, man. But let's get to it. Let's talk about it. All right, tonight, game 1. Brian and them sealed it up, wrapped them up, put them in the bag, and sent them boys back on across the other side of California, right? Mm-hmm. Wrapped them boys up. Phoenix got wrapped up quick. Mm-hmm. Denver put them in a blender, and that mile high air, they smothered them and got them up out of here. Denver, LA, game 1 tonight. Who you taking?
Hey, my boy just said some real shit on a show that we was just watching. Brian them beat them niggas without this new look team that they had twice in the season. This is gonna be interesting. I take Brian them game 1. I take them to get a steal game 1.
Okay. For your overall series, who you taking? Then give me the games.
All right, so I'm gonna break it down like this. I go LA game 1, Denver game 2, Denver game 3.
So they gonna come back and steal home court advantage?
Mm-hmm. Denver game 3, but LA gonna take game 4. So now you had a 2-2. Going back to Denver. Going back to Denver for game 5. Denver gonna take that. LA gonna take game 6, and LA gonna take game 7.
God,
that's how I'm taking it. I don't see it being like a dominating series for LA, but I don't see it being a dominating series for Denver
either. Okay, I'm taking LA in 6.
I just took it in 7.
All the wishy-washiness, I think Denver will win if they go 7. If they go 7, Denver's gonna win because they got to go back to Denver. It's kind of tough for LeBron at his age. I'm not saying that he can't do it, but that's kind of tough to go 7 games and try to close it out. I feel like AD gonna give me all right, so I say LA gonna win game 1 by like 4. Right? Feel me out. Game 2, they lose. Murray go crazy. Game 3, Brian and them come back out, answer it. You get a bench player that stick out, like Struder or A. Reeves or Lonnie. One of them gonna have a good game, like a decent ass game that's gonna make sense. Game 5.
Game 4.
Yeah, game 4. LA lose. Right?
Okay, so now you still at 2-2.
Right. But LA gonna go back to Denver and win, and they gonna come home and close it out. They gonna go back because it's gonna be like, we gotta win. He gonna have that, we packing one suit material like Jordan.
So you going 1-1, 1-1, 2-2.
Well, 2.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
LA gonna close it out. 1-1-2.
Yeah. Okay. LA gonna close it out. It's the Western Conference Finals. They gotta sell some TV.
I just feel like it's.
Cause what you think, man?
I just feel like if they somehow, some way try to make these niggas close it out, in Denver, in LA, it's gonna seem like it's a setup.
Why?
Cause like,
Okay, so I'm gonna give it to you this way.
Keep
Listen,
closing everybody out in fucking LA.
I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this situation, right?
Can't just keep closing everybody out.
They could just sweep them niggas. They could beat them 4 games straight. Sweep them at LA. Y'all opened up the series. Just the benefit of being a home court team. You get game 7. So if you lose in game 6, you don't get game 6 on your court. But how I feel is, I feel like Denver don't have a solid fourth. Right? Jokic gotta actually overcompensate for what his team is. That's why he got so many high numbers. 56, 40, 14, like 20 and 30. He had like 45 and 30. Like, that's a lot, bro. 80, if he come to play a little bit and he can control Jokic down and holding him to like 20 or 30 points, it might be bad for them. It might be bad for them.
It could be.
It might be bad. Jokic got to put up 50 for them boys to win. So that's just my perspective of the whole situation. That's why I say they're going to win in 6, because I don't feel like Jokic going to have no 50, 40 games on them boys like that. Even though he is like that. He go out and get the buckets. But
I feel it. The only reason I said 7 is because I feel like they'll go back to Denver to close it out. Because if you keep closing out everybody you play in LA, they're going to be like, all right.
What?
The speculation is going to start like this was meant for him to win this year or some shit. And then that's when all the haters come in.
What you want me to do? What you want me to lose on purpose? Because y'all feel comfortable with me going back to Denver and having to close it out in Denver? No. Denver need to learn how to win. If Denver can win, they can win. But like I said, that's why I said 1-1 is going to be competitive. We go. You feel me? And it's going to go that way. But it could go the other way too, though. It could go Denver win 1, LA win game 2, Denver come back and try to steal game 3, dog fight, somebody win it on the last game shot, game 4, solidify game 5, Denver, game 6 could be Denver. You feel me? It could be Denver winning game 6. It could be that way. It depends on who win game 1. Game 1 means a lot. And game 1 and 3 means a lot. That's the games that mean the most in this series. But you took LA in 7, I took LA in 6. We got to write that down. Boston winning shutout. Jason Tatum showed up with a 51 piece in Miami. He told them boys what was going on. Where the fuck? Who the hell? In Philly. He sent James and them packing. Told them boys how he was really, rolling. He showed up to Philly with a 51 piece.
Told them boys he was really like that.
All right. And then Miami went on and just duck walked everybody. Who the hell did they play?
That's the problem.
See, and that's where I'm going. I forgot who they played. But Miami went on and wrapped them up and got them up out of here. You get what I'm saying? They wasn't that good.
Ooh, never mind.
What?
Who did Miami play? Because it wasn't your Bucks.
They beat my Bucks.
They beat them in the first round. Right. Second round, who the fuck did they play? You fact checking that?
They played the Knicks.
Oh,
the Knicks fought, but Julius Randle and them boys didn't want to play. Julius and them was out of that after a while.
It was New York.
Yeah, it was New York. So I felt like that was going on. So they in the Eastern Conference Finals. Boston versus Miami. Who you take? What's the games? And what's your prediction?
First off, we're starting off game 1 and 2 in Boston.
In Celtic City.
I feel like Boston run those 2 games.
Quick 0-2.
They go up 2-0 quick. But Miami fight back at home and win those 2.
So you go 2-2, but they down 2.
Yeah, they start off down 2. Then they go back to Miami. They win those 2. Okay. Now you going back to Boston. Miami feeling themselves a little bit. Boom. They take game 5.
It's tough.
It's 3-2 Miami. And if Miami can go home and close it out, I'll take Miami in 6. And reason why I say I'm going to take Miami in 6, because I took LA in 7, right? Take Miami in 6. I feel like both of these teams, although like LA is a new look team from the bubble championship.
Okay.
And Miami they damn near almost the same team, maybe missing one piece or added one piece or whatever the fuck they did.
I'm following you.
They both feel like everybody say that bubble championship was a fluke. Them two teams shouldn't have made it. Okay, now they feel like, all right, we in the conference finals, bitch. What you got to say?
So you think it's gonna be LA Miami again?
I feel like it's gonna be LA and Miami again, and LA still gonna win that series too. But we ain't gonna go too far ahead. I feel like they both trying to prove a point, like that
Boston.
bubble championship was not a fluke.
Boston in 6. Really 5.
You say you gonna go 4-1?
2. They still the 2. They take the 2 at the crib, win game 3. I feel like they lose game 4 because it's just like Boston gonna be on this swag, and then when they win, they lose that. They go back to Miami, win game 5, and it's over.
How y'all feel in the chat, man? Drop y'all scenarios.
What y'all got going on? Cuz, talk to us. What you got going on, man?
Drop y'all scenarios, man. Like,
Let's move forward. All right, so that works. NBA draft tonight. Let's talk about the draft tonight. I mean, draft lottery. It's the draft lottery. It's going on as we speak right now. Matter of fact, let's cut it on and see if we get see where we at with it. While I'm pulling that up, how you feel? Teams with the best odds to get the number 1 pick is 3 of them. Is Detroit, Houston, and San Antonio. Ime Udoka is the head coach in Houston. Pop is still the head coach in
San Antonio.
San Antonio, if I'm not mistaken. And Detroit don't have a head coach, which I feel like personally, we should probably have to go after like Bud, because he's a champion. He kind of rebuilt that team. If we get lucky, get Wembanyama. You see what I'm saying? You get where I'm going. Is that Brandon Roy? That's crazy. Shout out to my man's B-Roy. They got him up there for Oklahoma today. That's crazy. 12% chance for the Hornets. They have 14% chance for the Spurs. Ime is up there for the 14% for the Rocks. They sent Big Ben up there for the... Hey, last couple times Big Ben been up there, bro. We done got lucky. We didn't hit the number 1 pick. So,
hey, I feel like, me personally, I want to say it was 2 years ago. Houston had that number that they won that number 1 pick. They won the lottery for that pick. Or I could be wrong. Somebody else might have won it and traded it to them. I don't know, but they got my man's. What was his name? Green.
Jalen Green.
They drafted Jalen Green, and that's when Pistons came second with Cade Cunningham. Like, all right, come on. So me, honestly, I feel like Detroit is gonna be between Detroit and San Antonio who get that pick.
All right, this don't take that long, but it's time to bust this draft order down.
I mean, shit, y'all.
Right now, we live. You know how we do it. We doing this live. Oh, we opened up. The Pelicans got the 14th pick. For everybody out there, the Pelicans has the 14th pick. 13th pick belongs to the Toronto Raptors. Let's get them some hand claps. Picking 12th.
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma.
At 11, we got
the Orlando Magic.
Okay.
They 11th.
We looking good right now.
We looking real good. 10. Dallas
Mavericks.
Yes. Shout out to the. Let's go. Turn us up, chat.
With a loaded squad already, and they the top 10.
They was trash, and they gonna lose Kyrie. Come on, the ninth pick.
Who you feel like Kyrie going to?
Yes, Utah. Take Utah. Y'all had it. Ninth. It's crazy that I'm hyped up for the first round pick.
DeAndre Starr say number 1 Pistons.
Okay.
Washington
is number 8. We is at number 7. We getting down to the 7th pick now. Okay.
Pacers
Indiana.
Pacers got 7. Let's see who's gonna get 6. Who getting 6?
Don't show that. Don't you do it. Orlando.
Ooh.
Orlando got number 6 and 11. They gonna trade somebody.
They definitely trading somebody.
They gonna trade somebody. Oh no! We ended up with the 5th pick.
Come on, bro.
Oh, the Spurs is about to get Wembanyama, bro.
Wow.
No, they is gonna send Wembanyama.
If they go to Charlotte,
No, they want the Spurs. Man, he is going to Portland. They want Portland to get that. Dame been crying a lot.
he'll be their new LaMarcus in so many ways.
Don't send it. I don't want the Spurs to get him either, though. That's gonna be
tough.
whack.
How we get 5?
Damn, who we gotta get now? Who we think? So okay, because we did have this conversation. And see, where's my cousin when you need him? You feel me? Get Hart in the chat, man. Like, where Hart, man? Cuz, where you at? Let me send this to him again, bro. I gotta send this shit to him.
I sent it to his ass too. That nigga told me he was pulling up.
Man, cuz be on some nonsense, man. Get in the chat, bro. But listen, me and my cousin were talking about this earlier, and
That's tough. 5. I would at least took 3, maybe 2. Well, 2, maybe 3. But
so
5.
what do the Pistons draft? Like, where do we go from here? Like, we really put in a lot of money in this Wembanyama thing. Like, and to end up with the 5th pick, where do you go from here? Like, we'll talk about it after we find out the complete order. So when the draft come back, when the draft lotteries pop back on, we get back to the draft order. Let's move forward. All right. So all right, you knowing the 4 teams that's left in the draft in the top 4, right?
Yep, Charlotte, Portland, Spurs, Houston.
Okay. Where do you think Victor will land?
I say it's either gonna be between the Spurs and I don't even really want to say Portland. I want to say Charlotte. If he land in Charlotte,
The shooter from UConn.
that'd be a good fit. I feel like it might be a good fit in Charlotte.
Him and LaMelo.
Yeah. It might be a good fit.
I'm seeing Dame. I'm still sticking with this Damian Lillard thing. Like, I feel like right now, Dame and them might get their first big name outside of himself. Like, it's gonna be him and Wembanyama, and it's gonna be like, now prove yourself. You said you needed another starter run with. It's coming. Here you go. Now, it could go to the Spurs too. Like, I'm not really too far fetched with what Dre's saying. Like, Dre not too far off. You see what I'm saying? Like, he not too far off of saying that the Spurs do need a face because they are the bad team in basketball right now. And they ain't never been that bad. But I feel like it's coming. So it could be that.
Nice.
But Houston don't need him because they got all those kids over there. It's gonna be tough because if you don't get Wembanyama, right, the next best prospect I guess everybody would be sticking to would be Scoot Henderson. So what does this mean for Scoot and where do he land?
It all depends on who get this number 2.
But he can't be number 2. So let's just say, okay, he can't be 2 if Houston get 2 because they just drafted Jalen.
Right.
He can't be 2 if Portland get 2 because him and Dame they the same player.
Okay.
So
do you feel
him
like
and Melo wouldn't work out because Melo more bomb. I mean, him and Melo could work out. You feel me? Him and Melo could work out, but
so what is he's a point guard or a 2 guard?
he a 2 guard. But come on. He a tweener.
Okay. Well, it's definitely can't be Detroit neither with Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we wasn't banking on Scoot. It was supposed to be like Cade, Jaden, Durham, Wembanyama.
But where do the Pistons go with this 5th pick? Like you gotta go. You got big man already.
And this nigga got a Polaroid camera. What they got going on over there?
Man, you gotta realize he from overseas.
They is definitely bro. They got iPhones over there, bro. Stop playing with me. He over there taking Polaroid
They
picture.
do got iPhones. Okay, shit about to get cracking. Let's see.
All right, let's see. Oh, Brandon Roy up there for Portland. I knew it. I knew it, gang. I knew that's why them boys getting lucky. Get Houston out of there. Houston. I'm telling you, get Houston out of there. It don't make sense. Here it come. Hornets.
Portland.
Damn.
Did I not just call this shit?
That's a good one.
I said it's either gonna be Charlotte or the Spurs. Look at the Spurs. Let's go. Shut your bitch ass up. Man, fuck out of here, bro.
Listen, Dre, I said you wasn't too far-fetched, gang. I ain't gonna knock you, little big bro. I can't even take that away from you.
Fuck.
He just don't know what he getting himself into, that old slow-ass basketball team. He about to be down there mad as hell.
Requesting a trade.
You better call Kawhi Leonard first.
Requesting a trade instantly. And they drafted them niggas 10 years apart.
They played together and everything. That's crazy. All right.
He said pure BS. Now I gotta hear Chuck.
Man, that's the whack part. It's over now. We don't even care. I don't even care to hear what you got to say. Shut up.
Fuck him.
Right. Shut up.
So now where do the Pistons go at 5, dude? Because you got.
We need a small forward.
You got Jaden Dern.
Center. Power forward center. So
You got the kid from that y'all traded for from Golden State.
Center.
You got
Wiseman.
Bagley.
Bum. He out of here. He out of here. He's out of here.
Saying you already had big man.
We missing a small forward.
If you got the number 1 pick, of course you was gonna go Victor. But
right.
now that you got 5, where do you go? Because you don't need Henderson.
We don't. I don't know. We got to sit back and see. More to come. You feel me? More to talk about. It just we got to go with the speculation.
Said the shooter from UConn.
Right.
Who is the shooter from UConn?
What's 24 name? I forgot who he is. Cause don't let me tell you. All right, let's get to it. Victor is probably gonna be a Spur. I think Scoot gonna end up in.
Of course, he's gonna be. They already talking to the nigga. Of course, him.
Yeah, we already knew he was the consensus number 1 overall pick. Like everybody, whoever had the number 1 pick was picking him regardless. It wasn't no doubt about that. All right, so the Spurs is gonna pick him if he stay or if he don't leave. Scoot, I feel like Scoot right now, with the way the draft order is, Scoot can fall anywhere from 5 to 10.
So if the Pistons take him at 5, then.
But see, what I'm saying is that Orlando got 2 picks in the first round. They had 6 and 11. Package something up. Scoot will be a good fit in Orlando. You see what I'm saying?
So Pistons move back from
5, maybe jump back, pick up a small forward somewhere with a lower. You know what I'm saying? He's still in the lottery, but he's still kind of low.
If they jump back to 11, Orlando got to give up something.
Because we the best podcast in Detroit. That's what it is. We the best sport podcast in Detroit. We appreciate you for joining. How you doing today? Hope your day is going great. We talking sports podcast today, and we talking about the NBA draft lottery.
It was recommended because you're supposed to be here. You know,
that's the fact.
Supposed to be here.
All right, we gonna get to football, Dre. You stick around, man. You don't go too far, gang. Don't go too far. All right, so let's get to it. Doc Rivers fired in Philly. How you feel? A lot of people say it was supposed to happen. It was time. It took too long. Turn us up, Chad.
They said the same thing when he was fired from Boston. So now, do you feel like it's every team? Well, since I've been watching basketball and watching the teams that Doc Rivers coached, he's been having somewhat winning seasons, but he hasn't been getting to that game, that big game.
He won it. Was it the play? So do you think it was the players and it wasn't him?
Don't know.
Because he had to play Rondo. He had to play them players. He was that same coach. Could it be he just don't got that big three no more? Every coach that don't have that
could be.
You know what I'm saying? And he going up against some of the biggest combinations of players. Like shit, everybody got a superstar. Everybody has something. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have that.
That's a fact. I mean, shit.
I agree. He definitely took a 7-time dub. Like niggas is out here dubbing him off to say he is definitely lost. I'm not against him being fired in Philly. I feel like he should have never went to Philly, me personally, because the process ain't never started nor finished. Y'all got an MVP out of the situation. But everybody else broke around him. You know what I'm saying? Broke up around him. So I don't know. Was it really worth it? Was it really like that? We don't know. That's still to be determined. I feel like Doc should have went somewhere where he can get some time and people ain't really on his ass about winning no championship tomorrow or today or like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just me. That's how I feel. So, you know, Detroit looking for a coach, Doc. Come kick it with the gang. You know what I'm saying? We need a coach. We'll love to go to the Eastern Conference Finals just to lose. With that young core, if you can get them to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'll take that. That's promising the city for me. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you got to get them over the hump eventually, but I will take that as a warm-up. Mark Jackson did it for Golden State before Golden State became what they was. Absolutely. Shout out Mark Jackson. All right, so word around town was James Harden was ready to leave if Doc Rivers stayed as the coach. A lot of people say that's the reason Doc Rivers was fired, because James Harden didn't want him there and he threatened to leave. Do you believe he was going to leave? If so, where do you think he was going to go? Or do you think that was just a play to get Doc Rivers fired?
See, the thing I don't understand is how organizations fire coaches based on players' opinions. I never understood that. Because in Philly, I feel like I trust Embiid more than Harden.
Do you think Joel Embiid he gave the stamp to?
That's a possibility.
You think he stamped it down?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility, but it's like at the same time, why do you feel like the coach is always the problem? It could be the players. They have
James Harden went 3 for 19 or 3 for 20.
They have bad nights. You feel me? Sometimes they don't perform they don't perform at the rate that they get paid.
There you go.
I'm just saying. You're getting paid the big bucks, but you play like a high schooler.
Listen, I agree. Because both, if you pay attention, both of them are in the championship game. Al Horford and Jimmy Butler. So to, not get him some help off that, I mean, I just feel like that's just what it is. So we will see. You know what I'm saying? It's only time going to tell. You know what I'm saying? I feel like James Harden, I heard that he was going to go to Philly. I mean, he was going to go back to Houston, but I didn't think that made sense because that's just like I'm going to get paid for money. That's kind of like the Melo going to New York deal for me. That's how I looked at that when I heard that. You just left Houston, but he was going to go back. I don't know what it was. What else they say? They said Houston, back to Philly, or something else. It was one more. I forgot. I can't remember.
John Wall still in Houston, or did he leave?
I think they bought him out. I don't think John Wall in the NBA. Like, he a free agent right now. I'm not gonna say not in the NBA.
I was about to say if he was still in Houston, like, was you gonna?
I feel like
bring him off the bench now.
He was coming off the bench
because you wasn't gonna bench Jalen Green.
No. How can I say this? I agree with you, Dre. He hasn't been the same since Oklahoma, but what was he really in Oklahoma besides the sixth place? So you don't feel like he's never been good since he became a starter? Is what you're saying, bro?
Shit, in Oklahoma, he was good.
But he was the sixth man. He didn't start.
He should have. Maybe they would have won that series.
Okay, so who would he have started over? Thabo played defense. Russie was the point guard. KD was your small forward. Kendrick Perkins was your center. And they had Adams, If I'm mistaken.
Yeah, they did.
No.
They had Adams on that team as well, though.
He was on the bench, but it was the African that went to Toronto and won the champ. Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, they did have Ibaka.
They had Ibaka.
That's
who we drafted. That was the draft. They drafted all them niggas. They was let's kick some real history. See, people fail to realize, right? Some real history. Oklahoma drafted this. They did the exact same thing Golden State did. The difference was Golden State won a championship with that team. But Oklahoma went to the championship. They just ran into a hungrier LeBron. Like, Bron was on a different level by the time them boys was ready. If they'd have kept that core together and let them build, though, that team would have won a championship, bro. I'm telling you what it was. I'm telling you what it would have been.
DeAndre says Suns, Rockets, Philly was the top 3. So he was either
the
Suns.
Philly, the Suns, that was some bullshit, too.
Or go to the Suns.
That was some bullshit, too.
You didn't want to play with KD.
It was not playing with KD. He didn't want to play with Kyrie. See, that's the difference. He was like, man, that's your man's. I kind of seen that coming when he forced his way out. He was like, I ain't playing. Fuck y'all. I'm going to get fat, go hang out with little baby. I'm just going to hang out with little baby and get fat. I got money. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Houston paid me a lot of money. No, he really did. He was like, I'm not playing. Like, I'm going to go hang out with little baby. I'm going to be late to practice, probably be drunk. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be back. I'm going to pull a Dennis Rodman on y'all till y'all trade me. And then they traded him to Philly. And it was like, all right, I'm cool. I'm back. Like, I was just playing. You feel me? Like, I know I was just playing. I'm happy to be here in Philly now. Let's hoop. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he became he put his head down and kept working. But I feel like if that Oklahoma team would have stuck together, them boys would have won the championship eventually. Like, they would have got it together and won one.
They was up 3-1.
No, they was down 3-1. Oh, you talking about when they came? Yeah.
When they played Golden State.
You're right. But James Harden was on that team. I thought you was talking about. What was James Harden? No, he wasn't. No, it was not, because that was the year KD.
Okay. I was about to say,
he left after Bron won the championship. Bron won the championship. James Harden left. Them boys went on a run, and they had go. This one, Golden State finally became what they became. They played Golden State in the championship, and they went up 3-1 on Golden State. Everybody was talking that KD shit, and Steph walked in.
I don't see him being a Laker. I don't see him trying to come play with Bron now.
I don't think that'd be sweet.
I don't see him doing that. Because he trying to get away from...
Man, listen, the Lakers ain't winners like that, man. Chill out. Dre, you from Detroit, bro. Still out. Dre, you from Detroit, bro. Remember
man.
that. Dre, you from Detroit, bro. Chill out. You got to relax. That's crazy, though, that you a big Lakers fan like that.
Detroit need to get they need to grab something with this pick or trade back and grab something from that trade, something.
We still got 2 years, though. I told them we got a 5-year rebuild, and it's coming.
Something got to shake. 3
out of the 5 years has already happened. It's the 4th year. We got to see who they take in the draft. Then next year, see what they do. It's the 5th year. I feel like they'll be back contending. All right. So, let's talk about NBA Young Ja. We talked about him on the Sunday show.
Before we get into that, look, man. This is From the Coach's View podcast, man. We are live and direct. Bring you all this sports, all this good shit from, you feel me? All this good shit. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, come tell another fucking friend. Come do the same shit that you doing. Because we rocking. And this what y'all got to know. Because we doing this shit for y'all. We doing this shit for y'all.
And if y'all like the content that we bring to y'all, because this type of stuff that we bring to y'all every Tuesday at 8 p.m., just give us a...
Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
All right, man. Y'all just got to know that's just something. NBA Young Ja. Let's talk about him. What's up with your mans, bro?
I don't know.
All right.
What the fuck dog got going on for real? But what I will say, it's his fault, but it's not all his fault. You know why I say it's not all his fault? Because that man has a fucking father who's not taking responsibility to tell his son, my boy, you're going down the wrong path.
I got a question.
It's not what you about.
I got a question. take care of him. Just listen to the question. You gotta listen to the question. I'm talking about you as a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're the breadwinner of the entire family.
Mm-hmm.
You think your daddy can come tell you what to do?
Absolutely.
Absolutely the fuck not.
Absolutely.
Gang, chill out.
It's not.
You
it's
might not make bad decisions
it's
like
not-
he may make.
It's not him telling me what to do, but it's him.
You wouldn't listen to that advice.
You gotta listen to it. You gotta hear it.
Yeah, after you bump your head.
You gotta hear it. But okay, so the nigga didn't bump his head twice, and his daddy still ain't said shit. Like,
How you know he ain't saying nothing? I'm not taking up for Ja. I'm not taking up for Papa Moran. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just offering. But I'm just offering the back to you. Like you saying, like, does he have to? What are y'all chasing?
Because-
like, do I have to critique my son in public? Like, I can tell him he fucked up in private too, though. I don't have to tell him that he fucked up in public. I don't have to go online and say, or go do an interview and be like, yes, I've talked to my son. I sat my son down and woo-wop blam, and we talked about this and talked about that and talked about this and talked about that. Like, I get that. We understand he went to Cranbrook. We know he a private school student, all that, but that don't mean that Ja ain't no thug. Like, I'm not saying he not. Let me take that back. That don't mean that Ja ain't that. Like, I'm not saying that he gonna go shoot him up, bang, bang. He wanna go sell crack. He play basketball, bro. Right? But one thing about it, two things for sure. Athletes have been killed in the past, right?
They have.
Okay. Mostly from haters or people that they get into it, right? Like, just in general, the interaction. You hating because I'm getting money and I'm out, right? He play in Memphis. Very dangerous city. Right or wrong.
Okay.
Would you not, as a player, want to carry legally? Because it's not like he walking around with an unregistered gun. He ain't walking around with a scratch off. That ain't his man's gun. It's his gun. Legally, I can keep the thing on me. I got everything for it. Woo-wah.
But now, I still say, like, okay, let's say Pops did say something to him in private, in the background. Boom. You know, son, it's not what you
Tough
really
look
about.
for you.
It's not the good look. It's not the look you want to have. You can't just be up in guns on social media thinking the shit sweet. Cause it ain't. You are a multi-millionaire, my guy. This shit ain't sweet for you.
So what's the difference between going to a gun range and
The
you
difference
videotaping me?
is-
No, listen. What's the difference?
is
I'm on my property.
I'm at a gun range. I'm
Okay.
not riding around in the car listening to music and just
That is called an assumption. He didn't go nowhere. He was sitting parked and at his home with his homeboys in the car, listening
how
to
do
NBA
we
Young
know?
Slice.
Did they say he was sitting in the car park?
He was parked in the car.
Okay.
You seen it? If that was the case, that
Do
mean
we
that
know
car.
he was at home.
But listen, wherever he
Do
was,
we know
wherever he was parked.
was-
He was parked.
All right, wherever he was parked. And let's say his homeboy. Granted, I know it's a long shot.
I agree, Reese.
What I'm about to say is a long shot. His boy might not have had tinted windows when he just upped and flashed the gun. Now I know that's a long shot because if you riding around with your homeboy, that nigga better have tinted windows. I'm a fucking multi-millionaire. And I don't need everybody just looking at me.
Right.
But let's just say in a weird assumption, his homeboy didn't have tinted windows.
I got
you
I have
might-
my
no, look.
CPL to do
That
this.
that don't mean shit to somebody walking past and see a nigga just up a gun in the car.
Okay, but what's the danger? Like, I'm confused to the danger.
We don't know what the fuck going on inside that car. He might be about to up. Not
So what, you gonna call the police on me?
That's what niggas do.
Don't say that's what niggas do.
I'm not
No.
saying me.
Tell the truth, gang.
minds my motherfucking
All right, nice.
business.
Listen, what I'm saying is, hey, bro, chill. You remember that? Thank you, Reese. That makes sense. But let me. Okay, so it's my turn. Let me fire up, because I sound like I'm defending Ja, and I don't want people to feel like I'm defending him. But I am defending him in so many ways. So listen.
But
two things for sure.
I feel like
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
I feel like Sharp. And they said, "Why are you defending that man?" He said he's not mad at
Shannon Sharp ride with the heat on him. Stop playing with me. Sharp got the heat.
But is he just flashing that?
Sharp 60 too. Stop playing with me. Sharp is 50 though. Hold on.
Motherfucker?
Sharp is 50 too, so he don't understand the generation he in right now, right? And I fuck with Uncle Sharp, right? I fuck with Uncle Shannon. Let's talk to Unc, right? I get it, Reese. I'm with you on all the accounts of what y'all saying. That's what I'm holding him accountable for though, because that things happen like that. God, Lil G gone because of accidental gunplay. I understand the concept of what you're saying. That's why I'm mad at you, right? But what's the difference of what you feel me? What's the difference of you just walk around like I got that iron on me and you flash your shit? What's the difference? You just didn't brandish. No, listen. You just didn't brandish your weapon. But at the end of the day, you still flashed it to me. I could still feel threatened and be like, "Oh, he flashed the gun at me." That's same principle, same styles, whatever it is, right? All right, 2. Let's talk about the video.
Hold on. Answer that for you.
Hold on. Wait. Give me a second.
I'm let you talk this shit. Get off. Get off.
All right.
Go
So
ahead
listen.
Get off. Go ahead
Listen.
and get off. Because I'm
Secondly,
saying there's a fucking difference there. But go ahead and get off.
Subjectively.
No,
But
there's a difference there.
Listen. It's really not. We're not gonna go past that. Matter of fact, go ahead. Say what you feel. Why do you feel like it's a difference?
Me, Brandon, not just flashing you my gun like, oh, I got that iron on me. We playing on. I got.
I can call the police on you and say you flashed the gun at me. That's gonna get you flicked. Okay. Immediately. Just the same concept that you just had. Walking down the street and he upped the strap. You don't know why he did it. He could have been picking it up, moving it, adjusting himself. He could be getting ready to get out the car. He got to put his weapon on him. You don't know what went on in that car. You just saying, "Oh, I seen him with a gun."
Right. But the difference
same
is
concept, the same result is gonna happen though.
The difference is I'm gonna get jammed up just on the fact that I brandish my weapon without no reason to do it, right? That nigga's he's a multimillionaire. I'm not.
See, you only factoring in the cash that he has. Stop looking at his financial situation, looking at him as just a regular human. All right, so look.
You can't when the fucking nigga is a multimillionaire.
But you can, because he's still a human being, bro. My money means nothing. I just play basketball for it, bro. You work a job every day. You could be a millionaire. You work a job. Okay, you don't play basketball. You're not
a millionaire.
You would. It's famous. Okay. Do you believe it's famous people in the world that are unseen? Millionaires.
No, that's
never been seen.
There could be, yes.
So what you talk about? It's much. I don't have to be in the public eye. But listen,
me personally, if I'm a fucking millionaire, I want to be known. Nigga,
that's your choice. But listen, that's your choice. So you take the opportunity of doing what you got to do. All right. This is what I'm saying. In a sense, you could be famous.
There you go, Reese. That's it. That's the point. If he was regular, we wouldn't even know it. We wouldn't even.
Okay.
If he was a regular human being,
we
wouldn't even know he flat.
See, y'all gotta calm down.
We wouldn't
listen. How many Joe Blows do you hear about?
It'll just be another video surfacing the web. He flashed his gun in the club. He flashed his gun in the car. That'd just be another video. It wouldn't be world topic news.
Y'all just making it a big deal. If it's his gun and it's registered to him, I can flash my gun at a camera if I want to. I'm in here, right?
But now let me remind you of some shit you said a minute ago.
Go ahead.
About why his security don't have a gun. Like, nigga, you're the homeboy. You should be the one carrying the weapon. He didn't need to carry the weapon.
That's true.
So what's the switch up now?
It's no switch up. But what I'm telling you is, it's not a switch up. Just because you got the blick on, okay, now, you got to hear me in totality, right? Just because you got the blick on you and I'm the star, don't mean I don't got that bitch on me too, right? You may freeze when that motherfucking pressure hop up. You feel me? I ain't saying that it may be you. I'm just using you as an example. You may not see it coming. Your split second may not be as fast as mine. Everything could be different, but that don't change nothing, right? His homeboy could have had it. Let's talk about the video, though. This is what I keep trying to explain to people about the video. In general, hey, gang, if you on live, if me and you on live, right, and we listening to NBA Young Slice, right? I'm just telling you how this would have played out if I'm in the car with you and I'm on live and we face, ooh, we on live, yeah, talking shit, ooh. If I see you reaching, I'm already gonna take the camera off your goofy ass. You feel me? And I'm gonna do it just like this. What you reaching for? I'm gonna look at you sideways, like, what you on? That's called real homeboy support. No, his mans had the camera on him until the gun came all on the side of his face. You feel me?
That's a fact, Reese.
All right. He be fighting kids.
He be fighting kids in public.
Oh.
He's an influencer.
He's a fucking
It's
kid,
party.
bro. He's
It's
a
party
kid.
inside his city yet.
He's a kid.
Every kid in America say that shit right now.
He's a
Because of him.
kid. He's
It's
a
not
child.
It's not because of who said it first. It's because Josh said it now.
Okay, that's cool. But
Which makes him an influencer. Which makes his decision to flash a weapon. Whether his
do you think he a
homeboy-
bigger
whether
influencer
his-
than the person that said that made that lineup?
Who made the lineup? 'Cause I don't-
NBA Youngboy.
They probably running neck and neck right now. Because at this point, NBA Youngboy done did some retarded, foolish shit too.
All he tell you is he gonna shoot a nigga, bang bang, flip. He gonna you bitch ass nigga. That's all he say. That's why kids don't know how to say other words than cuss words, because that's all he say. You don't even know what he's saying. You just hear the cuss words.
There you go, Dre. He doing it for attention.
I agree. I'm not knocking the addiction, bro. I'm not knocking it. But guess what? You
Addicted to the attention.
You hear me? But he young.
But even at a young, so here's my thing.
He is young, bro.
Here's my thing.
Y'all act like Henry Ruggs ain't kill a nigga doing 160, bro.
Here's my
And
thing.
got 3 years for it.
Here's my thing. Here's my motherfucking thing. Put yourself in his shoes. You're young. Would that be an excuse for you?
If I was making bad decisions,
I'm young. That's because I'm young.
if I was making bad
I'm
decisions,
just young.
a bad decisions with $1 million worth of money, with millions of dollars, and I make a fucked up decision, yes, I'm young. That don't mean that I know everything. I don't know everything, bro.
But you know your right from wrong.
You don't know everything that's right from wrong, bro. You don't know how everything gonna make you look, bro. I'm just telling you.
So you wouldn't know at how old is Ja? What, 25, 24?
Somewhere around there.
You
Maybe
wouldn't
21, 22 for real.
Huh?
Maybe about 23. He really young. Like, he not...
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
Ja Morant.
I'm telling you, he really young, bro. He went to college for what, 2 or 3 years? 18, 21? Just go down. It should have his Wikipedia under there. Keep going. Slide down.
1999, 8 years younger than us. So we'll be 32, he's 24.
He a baby. You was making fun.
At
We was getting
24.
shot at 24, nigga. What are you talking about?
At
We was
20
running through the hood like the hot
at
boys.
24.
Man, stop
At
playing,
24,
bro.
We knew our right from wrong, though.
But you was still
At
making
24,
bad decisions,
at
bro.
24,
All
we
right.
knew it was unacceptable to flash guns.
Guns wasn't legal for us either at 24. We couldn't go just walk in and get them bitches either.
Yes, you could have.
I mean, you could have, but that wasn't you niggas wasn't going to get CPLs like I need to go get my CPL. They wasn't telling you like go get your CPL. We had to wait till we was older and be like, I'm going to get my CPL. Like, you
But
feel
I'm
me?
just
Nowadays,
saying,
these
still,
little young niggas going to
we
get them
knew-
bitches as soon as they
we
can.
knew.
That's because you was going to go to jail for that bitch. And that bitch was probably dirty. It was hot. That's why you ain't up that
Let me
bitch.
unplug your mic real quick. I got some shit to say.
Go ahead, talk.
God damn it. My mic muted, your mic muted.
No, go ahead.
Everything muted? God damn it, like we wasn't hiding a fucking burner on the block.
Oh man, he said it on camera. This crazy. I cannot believe this man. He is
you just-
telling.
you
The
just-
boy is
You
telling.
just
I'm
told me
just
this shit was muted.
I'm just
God
talking.
damn it. Like we wasn't hiding nothing.
Yeah. Hey, listen. What I'm saying is, bro. All I'm saying is, yes, everybody make bad decisions, but we cannot beat up a young man for making bad decisions. We gotta. I agreed with you when you said let's blame Papa Morant too, though. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't gotta be public. You know what I'm saying? But some form of change should be through you.
Tell him something.
Not tell him. I'm more so saying I'm hanging with you, son. We changing your crowd. I'm gonna be the nigga in the car with you. You know what I'm saying? If you turning up the NBA young boy, I'm in the car with you now. You feel me? Put your phone down. I'm in control of this shit now. Get your dumb ass off social media, bro. Like that ain't what you need to be doing. Unless you're doing something for the kids or something that gotta do with one of your endorsements, gang, you don't need to do that, bro. You about to lose Nike, Powerade, and everybody else that ever want to mess with you all off because you want to flash your gun. I understand it's your gun. We got to relax on it because we understand that you registered for your gun job. But at the same time, bro, it's about imagery, bro. Why you think these athletes don't just run? It's all about imagery. This is what I was trying to get to in my point. It's all about your imagery, Ja. If your daddy won't tell you, I will. Your image looks bad, sir. When your image looks bad, bro, these brands, these Caucasian brands don't want to build with you, young man, because you look like a threat. Go back and you want me to show you a person that got treated this way? Go back and look at Tupac, bro. Look at the band. Look at the guy you listening to. NBA YoungBoy don't really get a lot of endorsements because of the bad blood and the relationships that he killed because of the way he talks. But he can survive. He's rapping. That's music. All he need is a core fan base, bro. They can never stop his money. As long as he make music, they can take you out the league and sit you down. And there's nothing you can do about it. If a team don't pick you up, I don't care how talented you is, guy. You got to go look at some of these players that's really talented that got booted out the league because they didn't know how. Ricky Williams couldn't stop smoking weed. Now weed legal. See where I'm going with this, bro? I'm talking about he left the NFL for this.
Ricky Williams was a motherfucking animal.
At his time, he left the NFL. I can't stop smoking weed. People told that man he was crazy. He was tripping, like he was tweaking. And weed legal now. And every athlete tell you how they was smoking back when he was playing. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was blown, I just wasn't getting caught. I knew the little whoops. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But, Ja, I just say, man, you got to get it together, bro. Find out what you're suspended for. Give a couple charity events. Try to go make it bright with Nike. Make sure you can get the Ja 2. Fix the Ja 2. I know the Ja 1 kind of like the Paul George, but get the Ja 2 back going, man, and try to build with Nike. Do some, I don't know, you might have to go out there and do what Young Jock just did. Get on Instagram and start crying. Put some water on your face and just be out there like.
No, hit him with that one.
And then you gotta just say like,
What more do you want from me?
That's how you gotta do. You gotta go out there and just, I don't know, man. You gotta figure it out though, my guy.
Oh shit, Denver is beating their ass.
Yeah, first quarter. Dre was talking all that nonsense. Lakers down 18-9. How y'all feeling out there?
It's been from the coaches.
That's crazy, man. If they hit him with a 30-piece, bro, that's gonna be tough. It's only 82 games. You only get the chance to play 50 games. Your team going, and then they already gonna cancel Dylan Booty Cheeks. That nigga Dylan Butt Cheeks, man. That nigga, that's fucked up. They going, damn. All right. That nigga is booty butt cheeks, bro. That nigga so terrible. Ain't nobody in the NBA gonna sign him again. Yeah, the Lakers about to get walked off the court, bro. Yeah, they down 22-9 in the first quarter.
Shit.
It's over, Dre. I don't know. They might have lost. He immune still.
Shit.
Damn, you say you got to go to jail first before we can get it right? All right, we got to move on because we ain't going to talk about jail. I don't want to talk about that. All right, rookie minicamp. Reports. How you feeling down here in Detroit? What's something that you heard? Give me some good news and some bad news. This is how we're going to end the show. Good news and bad news. Updates from rookie minicamp.
I say good news is they really like their rookies right now. They liking all of their rookies. Jack Campbell, he doing what he's supposed to do. I liked it. That was a pick I fucked with.
Still,
he doing what he's supposed to do. What surprised me was the other guy from Iowa, fucking Sam Laporta, is the one that they like the most in rookie minicamp right now.
He a tight end. He just blocked.
They say they like
He
him
must
the
block
most.
well.
The bad news is, Hendon Hooker, he's still nursing that injury that he suffered in college that ended his season. So he's still getting healthy.
Y'all like picking up injured players, huh?
Other bad news. I ain't gonna say other bad news because it was only a tweak. Just running back, first round running back, pick number 12. He missed the second day of rookie minicamp with a tweaked ankle. But hey, what doing Falcons looking like?
Yeah. Actually, good news.
Okay, King C. What we talking about? You say
He said Laporta's a beast.
Good. Laporta a beast. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, King. I didn't like the Laporta pick. I just felt like if we was gonna go tight end, we could.
Dre, hit live on your button. Hit the live button, bro. You behind. We on football now. Go ahead.
I feel like if we was gonna go tight end, we could have went Michael Mayer out of Notre Dame. I felt like he would have been a better option than Laporta. But if Gibbs look good, that mean he that little tweaked ankle wasn't that bad.
That's what's up. Still think y'all gonna go win 2 games, but who am I?
I mean, we play the Falcons week 3? Week 3? Yeah, you can count that as a dub.
You gonna put that money on the floor?
We can count that as
You gonna put that money on it?
You gonna
put that money on it?
No, we just
don't pop your shit if you don't want to put that money on it. Do you want to put that money on there?
We just gonna count.
We can put some cases to do on this.
We just gonna.
I stack my do up in the corner like a montage. Don't play with me. I will put the do on it. Yeah, I knew they wasn't confident.
I'm a Pepsi drinker.
That's how we know who won when the do stack up. I want Mountain Dew. I want the green.
It's gonna be the Pepsi in this motherfucker for sure.
So you want to put that on there? How many cases?
2. We can go 2 cases.
Bet. It's a bet. Shake on it.
We can go 2 cases.
Right. Y'all see that on live. I want my money. We ain't even talking. We ain't even gonna talk about it. We already know these niggas is fucking goofy over here in Detroit. But let's talk about some real football. All right, so in good reports.
Oh, that's true.
I know.
I didn't know that. Respect for the Lions coach. He don't. I
got all respect for bums.
Never had
fear the litter box. Come on, man. We fearing the litter box out here.
He never had respect.
Go fly in, beat y'all ass, and get up out of here. But look, anyway.
Stop.
Good news from Atlanta camp, right? I got 3 bright spots, right? Mm-hmm. Matthew Bergeron. I did not like Matthew Bergeron when we picked him in the second round. You remember I said that, right?
Mm-hmm. The lineman.
Actually decent as hell. Guard, physical, athletic, get up out the box. He gonna fit it with the road graders that we got up front. I feel like he gonna be a good move at left guard. I feel like that might be a decent move. We'll have to see. I gotta wait for preseason. This only rookie mini camp. Everybody already know that, but he's been showing great flashes. I know y'all gonna hate, bro. Give me a second. Hate in your own time.
Fell off bad.
Listen, if we fell off bad, then y'all ain't never been on. That's the difference. You see how that work? Y'all ain't never been on. But look, anyway. Shout out to Jeff Okuda. Moving up on the depth chart.
Bum.
Yeah, all right. Bum. Y'all drafted him with the number 2 pick.
He was a bum when we had him.
That's crazy.
He was.
Y'all drafted him with the number.
Liked him.
Y'all
Do you
drafted
not
him.
Remember?
Okay. See how this go. See how when they be going, I don't say nothing, y'all. I get in the room to breathe and talk about the kittens and the line, the little baby cubs that they got on this team, and then I let them get their space to fear the litter box.
You didn't like Jeff Okuda. You don't even fuck with the nigga now because he a Falcon.
I was actually getting a chance to watch some good highlights of him being at the mini camp and seeing him get the work in. The fact that him and AJ is getting in and they working together and I'm liking the camaraderie with Mike with the tandem of people that we got. Back to my second bright spot, Jeff Okuda and Clark. I was putting them together. Them back there as a nickel package.
Trail Jeff was a bum.
See, Trail, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about. Watch our middle and safety team up. What? Boo. Anyway, like I was saying, our secondary is coming together. We got to probably figure out what we got to do at linebacker. I don't know. We kind of indecisive at linebacker right now, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to work it out. We're going to make it happen. Another bright spot, B. John Robinson. He will not take 1,000 carries this year. You know how most top running backs get the 1,000 carries? No. New Christian McCaffrey with size, for sure. Coming out of Falcons camp, they is running a definite screen game, slot receiver thing with this nigga, and he going to be a definite impact this year. Bright spot. That's where he gonna play, Trill. I'm trying to tell. I said, go back and watch the show when we traded for Jeff. I said that he gonna play in the nickel. AJ gonna be on the outside. And you gonna put Clark on the outside. The boys gonna run like. Shout out to the DB gang. They don't like that. You gotta know what you see. You gotta know what you see, man. You gotta know how to call the game, man. That's what's wrong with these coaches. They don't know how to call the game.
First off, he said if.
We putting them. It ain't no if. If was a fifth, we'll all be drunk. His position is nickel. He ain't going nowhere.
You be drunk every show, so.
That's Wednesday and Sunday. Pay attention. 7:30. Tied to the game. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow that channel, man. Hit the,
like I did that.
Bing bong. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But listen. All right. But back to what I was saying. Okay, my bad spots. Still heavy question mark on my quarterback this year. Desmond Ridder got to show a lot. There's a lot of people talking about him, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like giving him his credit and saying what he can do. I didn't know he ran a 4.49, though. Or 4.49. Late 4.5.
He scoot a little bit.
I didn't know that. So to see that process, like 4.5 with B-John, we're going to be heavy on the option, Wildcat draw shit type shit. So that's going to be decent. Then you put Kyle Pitts back there with Jonnu Smith, and then you got Drake on the outside. We're going to be tight with a lot of whoop-whoop. Then you got Tyler Algier. He probably going to end up playing like a little fullback. CP. We got an offense, gang. You know what I'm saying? Our offensive line going to probably be top 3, top 4. We ain't going to be number 1 or 2. No, you got to relax, gang. You got to go watch. They was top 10 last year.
I hear you.
No, they was top 10 last year.
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna figure it out.
We had a 1,000-yard runner last year. You know that, right?
We're gonna figure it out.
CP had like 18 yards on the ground. Marcus ran for a couple. All right. Okay. Top 10 offensive line. No, you don't believe us? Oh, y'all some fucking
Definitely
haters.
beating them by 10.
Oh, man.
Definitely beating them by 10.
Dre, you can put your money on there, too. We have the number 1.
Yes, sir. Do you not think so?
I know so. Fuck thinking about it. We ain't got to think about nothing. Niggas ain't no number one offensive line. So yes. Dallas don't count. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Offensive lines is better than Detroit. Don't do that, bro. Like, we not.
Our line is all right. You'll see week 3.
Bro, y'all gonna be 0-2 when we get there. We gonna be 2-0. Y'all gonna be 0-2, and we gonna get there. And it's gonna be like,
we gonna shock the world
and be 0-3. That ain't shocking.
We gonna shock the world.
That ain't shocking,
and
game.
Beat Kansas City on Thursday Night Football.
Oh my! Can I get some cases on that? I'll take 2 cases on that too.
Nope.
See, you see how niggas be talking out of one end of their mouth? I'm just saying, you see how niggas be talking out one end of their mouth?
Jeff Okudah got to be prime time now in his eyes.
Jeff Okudah ain't prime. I ain't say he was. AJ Terrell is, though. Y'all don't got one of those. Yeah, pop your shit, nigga. Y'all ain't got no AJ Terrell on y'all team.
That's cool.
Y'all ain't got no Jesse Bates on y'all team.
That's cool.
Yeah. Y'all ain't got no Calais Campbell on y'all team. Y'all ain't got no Grady Jarrett on y'all team.
That's cool.
Yeah, y'all ain't got that. Y'all ain't rocking like that. We rocking. Chill out. Y'all ain't got no Drake London on y'all team. Y'all ain't got no Kyle Pitts on y'all team. Y'all ain't got no Tyler Algier on y'all team.
That's cool.
Y'all ain't got no B. John Robinson on y'all team. Y'all ain't got a lot on that team. Y'all ain't got no Jonnu Smith on that team. Y'all ain't got that offensive line, Caleb McGarry and them boys. Y'all ain't got them. Y'all ain't got them boys. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're right, because they with the worst team in the fucking league.
Oh my God, man. Y'all, this is crazy.
This has been another episode from the Coach's View.
Crazy, man.
This nigga really think highly of these Atlanta Falcons, but it's gonna be so sad.
Hey, I got a question before we get out of here.
It's so sad when they get their ass beat.
All right, that's cool enough. I'm glad that y'all feel that way. But can you tell me the last year y'all won a playoff game?
Don't matter.
My point. Yeah. That's my fucking point. Win a playoff game before y'all start talking.
When the last time? Can you tell me the last time y'all blew a 28-3 lead in the fucking Super Bowl?
That was a few years ago. We was there in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
you had to win.
You blew it.
I'd rather blow it and be there than never make it.
You was up 25.
You're gonna go to your grave site and be in the ground and your kid's gonna be 95 years old. He's gonna bury you, and he's gonna say, "Dad, here you lay. Your team still has never won a playoff game."
For the
What the fuck are
niggas
you
that
talking
claim
about?
that they hate me, they don't know me. Nah, they don't know
know what
me.
I'm talking about.
I put the smoke in my lungs till I can't
He's
breathe.
still alive, gonna die.
I put one in the air for the niggas that claim that
Detroit gonna be the only team that's gonna win when robots exist, man. We out of here.
they don't know me.
When A died, I felt a lot of pain. Me and bro been through some things, I'm taking to the grave. I see some pictures of his daughters, I just see